What's up, YouTube? This your boy Swift Jarrett Hurd, and welcome to my channel. We're gonna get to this memorabilia case, but please, before we start, can you guys like and subscribe to the channel? This is where I'll be posting more of my personal life, more things on my relationship, and even me working out and sometimes at the gym, man. So like and subscribe, and let's get to this memorabilia. So yeah, man, this is the memorabilia case. This is the Frank Galazza story. I'm gonna give you an elaboration on a little bit of each one of these. This fight right here was my first televised fight where I was fighting undefeated Frank Galazza. Potentially Gary Russell Jr. was supposed to be the main event, man, but he got a hand injury and ended up pulling out, so they moved me to the main event. I was like, oh, hell no. You know, this is right here is the sign they had above my room. In the back, man, Jarrett Hurd, first main event on Showtime. I ended up stopping Frank Galazza in the 6th round, man, for my television debut. All right, this is Swift Jarrett Hurd versus Oscar Molina, undefeated Mexican Olympian. This right here is probably my favorite fight where I feel like I displayed most of my talent, man. My uppercut I landed in the first round, knocked him down, was on ESPN Top 5 at number 3. And yeah, man, I won Prospect of the Year this fight, and this right here was another step up, man, where well, probably my favorite performance in the ring, man. And right here is Swift Jarrett Hurd versus JoJo Dan. I went from a prospect to an Olympian to a former world title challenger. And this fight right here, man, was like my first southpaw in a long time. I remember after me winning the fight, right, I ended up meeting Danny Garcia for his after party at his victory party, and Danny was like, yeah, Jared, man, I invited you here, but I didn't know you would bring your whole entourage. He was like, man, you can come up, but there's not enough room for everybody to bring in the section. So I was like, it's all good, man. I'll just probably get my own. I don't want to overcrowd your section. Next thing you know, your boy Floyd Mayweather walked in there. And when he walked in there, boy, he said, ain't you Swift? I was like, yeah, that's me. He said, yeah, who you with? I was like, I'm with the gang. He said, well, y'all come with me. Come to my section. And man, when he brought me over there, I ain't gonna lie, that probably was the first and only time I was ever starstruck. I sat down that section and no pause. But I was looking at Floyd Mayweather, all his moves, all his action, what he do, how he carry himself in the club. I was just watching my boy. And yeah, man. That was one of the best experiences I had after a fight. All right, and this fight right here, is Jarrett Hurd versus Tony Harrison. You know where I won my first world title, the IBF world title? Tony Harrison had one loss, man. This probably was considered a 50-50 fight on paper, man. Tony Harrison, that's my boy, man. You know, I end up stopping Tony in the 9th round, man. I became a world champion. They go Pops right there. Crazy thing is, this fight was in Alabama, where my father was from, man. So, you know, I won the world title in his hometown, man. He couldn't be more happier, man. Before every fight, this is his favorite thing to do. Massage my shoulders. I don't know why he thought that was doing something, but he always said, I gotta get your shoulders right, son. And yeah, man. IBF world champion. This fight right here, I fought your boy Austin, no doubt Trout. What they say, man, my saying was, only way to catch a fish is with a hook. He kept telling me he gonna take me to the deep waters and drown me, man. I remember I bought my fishing net to the fight, man. I had the fishing hat on, and I also came out with your boy Wale. Your man Wale had a song called Bait. And, man, yeah, it was time to go fishing, man. I ended up stopping Austin Trout for my first world title defense. And, yeah, man, I stopped every opponent I have ever fought on TV up to this point, man. Everybody I fought on television was stopped. All right, this right here, this is probably my favorite fight of all times, man. This is when I became #1 in the world. Jarrett Hurd versus Erislandy Lara. And, yeah, man, that's Floyd Mayweather coming in the back before the fight, man. We was fighting for #1. Erislandy Lara was the longest reigning champion at 154 in history. He had 8 title defenses, man. I remember I had to let Lara know that I'm the bigger guy. Can't do nothing with me. There go my father again, massaging his shoulders. I ended up knocking Lara down in the 12th round, but I didn't stop Lara, man. And I became the #1 junior middleweight in the entire world, boy. This right here probably my favorite fight. It came Fight of the Year, too, for 2018. And, yeah, man, this is my most talked about one. All right, right here is Jarrett Hurd versus Jason Wilborn. I was in L.A. on this fight, man, so, you know, I had to have the gang walking me out. Also had my nieces walking me out holding the belts. Right here, you see them walking me out with the gang. This is probably one of the only pictures I had with all my belts in the ring. And yeah, man. This right here was another stoppage. This right here is Swift Jarrett Hurd versus Julian Williams, man. Right here was my homecoming fight. I brought the fights back to Maryland. I was an ambassador for the Redskins. The movie Shazam just came out, so you know I had the cape on, man. I was the hometown hero. Right here, we right by the monument, and yeah, man, this is when I suffered my first loss to Julian J. Rock Williams. And man, you know, it was just a bad night for me, man. J. Rock was a better man, you know, but I always bounces back, man. We ain't done yet, champion. We ain't done yet. Just gotta bounce back. All right, and over here, this is where I played football. I got knockout of the year from Barcelona Beltway 2013. A few football pictures. You know, I played quarterback. I played a safety. I played the tackle. And I also played offensive line at one point, man. Right here is Akahita Academy, a reward for Men Make a Difference Day. This is me here receiving an award with my school, Akahita Academy, where I went to school at the elementary school. Right here is the Muhammad Ali Joe Frazier Award for the 2018 Fight of the Year, Erislandy Lara versus Jarrett Hurd. Right here we got a PBA Award, a Boxer of the Year, 2018. Right here is an award for my church, the Living Legacy Award from Mount Sinai AME Church. Here are a few of my trophies that I won in the amateurs, man. I won the Golden Gloves 2 years in a row. A few football trophies as well with some baseball trophy. This is me in the amateurs. I forgot who I was facing there. Here's a few medals. Right here, man. This one right here, one of my favorite ones. Y'all might not know. But this is pretty tough for someone like me to run 10 miles. I don't run no 10 miles, man. The most I do is 4. I run 4 to 6. 4 to 6. I ain't never running that 10 mile again. My knees was hurting, all types of stuff, man. Right here are a few amateur belts that I won as well. A few pictures of my team back then. This is Laura. Right here is Jason Wilborn. That's my high school diploma. This right here is the Wildin' Out champion belt, man. You know I had Wildin' Out parties every now and then. You can't beat the Black Squad. Wildin'. You know, we the champions still of that. So this right here is my first fan art ever by my guy Paul. He maybe my first fan art ever. Over here in this section are the official world title belts that I won. This is another picture of me holding them in the ring. This right here is a picture when I became #1 in the world. Right here was when we had all the top champions and fighters was preparing for a great year in 2018. They was lining up, man. They need to do more of these type of things. I remember going here. They got everybody up there. And right here is me on that same stage holding the IBF belt. At the time, I was getting ready to fight Ernest Landy Lara. All right, y'all, right here, I won 4 years in a row. 2015, 2016, 2017, and 2018. Boxer along the Beltway, Boxer of the Year. Down here, we got the James Buchanan Award from the Washington, D.C. Boxing Hall of Fame, man. They rewarded me with this plaque. And over here is a DC United soccer team that brought me on the field, recognized me. And this is the jersey they gave me that day. Right here is a proclamation from my city of Aggie, Maryland. They rewarded me with that. And down here, like I said, I was an ambassador for the Redskins. Here's me on Redskins Nation. This is the jersey they presented to me. I'm signing a few autographs here. Back there is Doug Williams, the first black quarterback to ever win the Super Bowl, me and Doug. And he signed this football for me. And put it here. Here's the jersey they gave me. And that right there, guys, is everything inside my memorabilia case. And right here is called the Walk of Fame. Right here is where they replay all my highlights that you've seen here on the wall, my cases. This right here is me and Tony Harrison. All the fights go in order. So if you was wondering with the outfits, which outfit goes with which fight, I have them all lined up right here for you guys to watch and see when you walk down the Walk of Fame. And yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed it. That right there wraps it up for the memorabilia case, man. I'll be doing more things like this coming in the near future here, you. And keep tuning in to your boy, Swift Jarrett Hurd.